welcome to session 13. Unlucky for some.
Is it really session 13?
Rebecca's
It is
mouth.
session 13, yeah. So, give us a recap and earn your hero points. Because I can't remember what happened.
We were in the field with all the sleepy orcs and goblins.
Oh, that's right.
And we killed a couple of them.
Well, Vanera killed them. Cold blood.
Yeah, I was. I was
No.
gonna say.
Tubar killed one, I killed the other, and I may or may not have shot it in the knee. Oh,
And then you tortured, effectively.
I think Maeve did quite, actually.
meh.
Wow, I like how you went meh.
Be right back, 2 seconds.
Yeah, we did the juggling with trying to not see the farmer, see the body of his nephew.
Meh.
Yeah, there was that, yeah.
And we took the cows back, and Will felt guilty because he slaughtered one of them to have a feast with us.
Mhm.
And we went to town, and I gave them their last rites as a ruse to pick their pockets.
And check for markings.
Check for markings and stuff, and we found more evidence of that cult of chaos, followers of chaos.
Yeah.
And it's not just orcs, it's other creatures too. We knew that anyway.
Humanoids.
And it's stemming, humanoids that have come from the Bridge City as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't we also see Maeve go a bit chaos?
Oh, she was intimidating.
Yes, a lot of
The
chaos.
goblins. Yeah, her eyes flickered
Glued.
with bale lights. And scared the crap out of the goblins again.
And us.
Nearly left town before then going, yeah, we should go and talk to the people that we left at the bar.
That's right.
So we decided to talk to the guards and say, can we have a interrogation of the lucky one? We did, and he spilled the beans on like everything that I was going to say Dubar, but it's not Dubar. Darden was
Bizarro Dubar.
Bizarro Dubar. Yeah, was heavy in gambling debt, and his kid sister was now for it with the hand in Bridge City. So we've sent a message back to make sure that she's protected whilst we go and deal with the trolls.
And the hand is mainly composed of halflings, is that correct?
Halflings.
Yes.
Mainly, yeah.
Yeah.
At least that's what I have written down.
Seems
Yay!
Got it written down, it must be true.
And we've asked for Neville and Zincer to be kept
Yeah.
apart because Zincer is one of the hands, so we want her watched.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Rory
also
knows. Sorry, go on.
No, you go first.
It was just a joke about Rory knowing that the truth is the truth, absolute truth.
Not
So it's
another-
written because it's written down and it says the truth,
Oh.
so it must be true.
Excellent. I also
Sorry.
wrote something down about Neville.
Right.
That's never
Nah,
lucky.
look
Oh,
He was the lucky one who we were interrogating.
there
Well,
we go.
Yeah.
Darden's friend.
Yeah. There we are. Yeah, I just wrote Neville and hoping to remember stuff from it. I was like, there we go. Neville. Spies tend to be halflings.
We've left Neville and what's her face in
Zoo.
yeah in the jail.
Lockup.
We've said that we're going to come back for Neville and to not release what's her face until we leave, basically.
Zinter.
Zinter, that's the one.
Yeah.
But we got a scroll of proof from the bailiff as well.
Oh.
Yes, you got a
Why
scroll
did I write
basically
Zinter?
saying that you've completed all the relevant
Yes.
tasks for Lord Umber. Yes, and we left this. Go on.
Oh, just we got told that trolls can regenerate and they hate fire, and that the trollkin we're looking for are living on the river, 18 miles south of Last Wind, but 10 miles north of So we are.
But these aren't full-blown trolls. They're troll.
They're trollkin.
Yeah, there's some sort of weird hybrid
Amalgamation of troll.
Yes.
But they probably regenerate.
Yeah.
Elder Road, Greyflow River. Yeah.
Yeah.
Regeneration's kind of like having Death Ward on you, isn't it?
Maybe.
We'll go with yes.
Can't die, basically.
Well, they can die, but only under specific circumstances. Right. So yeah, we left the last session with you leaving Last Wind, and you completing all the excuse me, all the tasks relevant down there, and you were heading south towards the Greyflow River, and roughly about here on the map where I'm pinging. You're in with your horse and cart. So we said it is a fair distance, but we did say that you could traverse it in, what was it, about 3 or 4 hours with your horse and cart. So I will advance the time on the little calendar tracker. So let's call it 2 o'clock. So heading south, you find the trip is relatively boring. There's nothing of note on the road. There's no monsters jumping out to get you. You do notice that there are caravans now travelling the road towards Bridge City, northwards, coming from the south. Thanks to your earlier efforts at clearing the road. Right. So let's have a look here. So after, about 2 o'clock, you get to a point where the road is getting close to the river. You can hear the river in the background. And as you round a bend, you notice in the middle of the road an abandoned cart. It looks like it's been broken up in some sort of an attack. What do you want to do?
Check it out.
How far away are we from it? Sorry.
You're roughly in the area now. You got there without
carts.
incident. Yeah. So where the cart is roughly the area where you were told that these raids are going on.
Okay. Cool. Slow down and keep an eye out on the road. Check any woodlands, hills, anything that people where an ambush could be sprung from, and approach with caution.
Okay.
Do we want to find a parking garage for the cart?
Probably a good idea.
I mean, a tree.
Yeah.
Tree. Yeah. All right. Dubai, if you're looking out for potential attacks and stuff, you can give me a perception check, please.
Cool.
Do you think that maybe some of those orcs that we left behind the other day might have woke up?
I don't want to think about that. That's kind of scary.
You think that maybe they might be starting up again?
Anything possible, really.
I thought the only
Check
one
on
we
the way
left
back.
alive was tied up.
Yeah.
I'd like to use my tattoo actually.
Yeah. Okay.
first. I just can't remember.
The
how
other
to do it, 'cause
day-
I've only done it once, haven't I? I think.
Eyes of a hawk, speed of a puma.
Kinda.
The other day we left like a group of them still. I didn't think really that we needed to, but I'm starting to think that maybe we should have dealt with them.
Maybe, but
We could
Right.
check on the way back, maybe.
Have you just marked that charge off?
Oh, it
on your
looks like I
tattoo?
had. Yeah, it looks like I didn't even pop it back on. Do you know when I used it the first time round?
Right. Well, either way, this time you should have both charges. Yeah, so you basically you just activate it and you use a charge and then you gain what it says on there.
Cool. So, with this, you can see up to 1 mile away with no difficulty, able to discern even fine details as though looking at something no more than 100 feet away from you. I know it seems a little bit overkill, but...
Gotta say, I'm sorry.
Hey, that cart could have been left there as a trap for all we know.
Right, okay.
Set up another fortress.
So if you're going to do that, still give me the perception check, and I'm going to take that into account, so you can see much further away.
When he activates it, do I notice
16.
that it could be of magical origin?
It depends. Are you facing Dubar's back when he activates it?
I'd probably be in the cart rather than driving it.
To be honest, I think Dubar's back takes up the whole frame of the shot.
Pretty much. Right, so, yeah, when he activates it, there is like a bit of a shimmer that runs across the entire tattoo. Now, it's not something that Dubar's actually seen for himself because it's on his back.
Yeah. No, I know. I just thought I'd ask.
So,
I think we should all hear a faint eagle crying in the distance when it happens.
Yeah.
a little bit. Right, so with a 16, you don't spot anything immediately threatening in the area. About a mile away. So there are trees running along between the road and the river. It's not like a forest, but it's quite a wide thicket of trees. I would say through that, you spot something that does look a bit suspicious. Now, it's quite far away from you. It is on the limit of that tattoo's range. It's about a mile through the trees near the river. This appears to be some sort of construction. It's hard to tell because there are trees blocking your sight. But there's something there that isn't of natural origin.
Further up the road.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I informed the rest of the party on this. Okay. There's something up the road.
Shall we hide the cart?
Caution.
Are you on foot?
Do we want to check out the wagon?
Check out the wagon.
Look for
We go on
tracks.
foot. We go on foot for the rest of the journey.
Right, okay, so as you approach the wagon, you can see that this is it is a destroyed trading cart. It's quite a big one. There is evidence of fire damage on it.
Nameless pulls his sword.
Fire damage.
Fire damage, yeah.
Fire damage.
Can I look? Sorry.
I was going to say, can I check whether or not I can notice if it's possibly from a torch situation or from maybe a spell or something like that?
Possibly. Is that something what Rory was going to do also? Is that what you were going to say?
I was going to check for, something less complicated. Just tracks around the wagon.
Right, okay. We'll get to
What shapes are they and stuff like that?
Right, all right. I'll sort Maeve out, and then we'll definitely come to that.
Yep.
Right, okay. So Maeve, you're looking to see if this was caused by a torch or something else.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
Not very good. Survival 10.
10. A little bit inconclusive, but there does appear to be scorch marks that look more like a hit than somebody putting it to the torch. If you understand my meaning.
Yeah, so it looks like it's been thrown rather than placed.
Yeah.
breath-
But you're
breath
not
weapon or a
100%
thrown.
sure.
Yeah.
Rory, you give me either an investigation or a survival check if you're looking for tracks, whichever you.
I was gonna
I'll do survival.
say,
Uh,
can I help? I was wondering if we were in forest terrain, but I can help.
yeah, you can
Okay.
help. So
Okay.
you get advantage.
Dirty 20.
Right, okay. So, you do notice there's a number of tracks around. Some of them definitely belong to humans or humanoid creatures. Could be elves or, somebody of a human stature. They appear to be a bit panicky and they've run off to the north. There are other tracks that are clearly non-human around it. You don't know what species they belong to. You know that they're not orcs.
Are they big, though?
They're fairly big, yeah.
Right.
You're 100% sure that they're not orcs. You've just been dealing with them. You're fairly experienced with tracking orcs now. But they're not... they're more monstrous rather than humanoid.
Are they heading in a direction?
Yeah, they're heading to the south. And they don't
Right.
look like they were in a hurry.
Right. So, I said it looks like humanoids of our size fled to the north, and monstrous footprints are going to the south from here. I don't recognize the footprint though, but it's big.
How long ago?
With that roll of 24, can I tell?
Within the last 6 hours.
I sample the dirt and go within the last 6 hours.
Recent.
Beautiful.
What you doing that for? That's disgusting.
It's part of my technique.
Very strange technique.
Could any of
I
our
should do it so
nature...
he's just sniffing and can tell all this.
Sorry, Nameless, what were you saying?
Sorry.
Could any of our nature people identify the tracks?
I don't know if I think I have.
If you want to try survival checks,
What terrain are we in?
you are on a road. It's not exactly woods. There are woods to the side of the road, but I can't say that you're in them.
Oh,
survival.
survival.
Yeah, survival I'm good at.
21. Dirty 21.
Well, I got 24 and I don't know what they are, so.
I got a 15.
I rolled an 8. I don't know what they are.
12.
No bits.
We're all just gonna try.
Oh, go on then. I'll do
Hey.
as well.
I think it's a region-specific thing.
So let's just looking at an interesting piece of moss somewhere.
You should try tasting the dirt. You'd find you get more success.
No, thank you.
I think that's exactly what Maeve actually does with the 21. She actually comes over and goes, okay then.
Oh, you really can tell the difference. I told you.
Right, so what did Dubai and Vanera get? Did you both do a check? So,
I got
Dirty 20.
then. And what was that, Vanera? Sorry.
Dirty 20.
30-20. Right. I can tell you now that even though there were some high rolls in there, none of you know what it is.
Woo! It just tastes like cheese, Rory.
To me, it tastes like dirt and wood.
Yeah, I can definitely taste the sycamore.
Oh, there might be some maple syrup around here.
I'll leave that to you guys. I'm not doing anything like that. That's just some weird shit.
So yeah, to the south.
Good thing the enemies aren't still here, or they'd be pissing themselves laughing.
So,
Yeah, pretty much.
just so that you're all aware, we did establish last time that none of you know anything much about trolls other than what's in books. None of you have come across this monster before. So unless you got a 30, you wouldn't be able to identify these tracks.
No.
It was worth a try.
Right.
No, it is
Maybe
it's
we'll
always
roll.
worth a try. I'm not going to tell you not to roll.
Well, at least we know where they went,
Well, shall we follow those tracks?
and what their shoe
very
size
carefully?
was, and what they were wearing, and their age.
And according to Rory, we could sell this dirt for food.
Yeah, it's pure dirt. You
Um,
know that scene in Waterworld where he's like, pure dirt.
does anybody, like, worried about the fact that the humanoids are walking that way the whatever they are going that way. What's actually gone on here for them to be able to get away?
They fleed. It looks like they fleed to the north, so they were scared.
That's what I'm trying to say. We go north. We find out what we're up against. We ask the humanoids, and then we go hunt our trolls.
Maybe some of them bled out on the way. Maybe, or are bleeding out. We might be able to help.
We'll find out.
Before we leave, is there enough of the cart left to search, or is it just completely burned to a crisp?
It's not completely burned to a crisp. You can definitely have a look at it.
I mean, these carts are pretty robust, considering how long it took us to destroy one when it was made into a fortress. So.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check, Givanera.
18.
18, not bad. Right, okay. So as you look around the cart, you do see that it is fire damaged. There are some charred barrels on the inside. There are goods inside, but they are all fire damaged. As you sort of examine the entire thing, looking around at the patterns of the scorching and things, you can determine that this was some sort of fire magic with an 18.
Okay, I'll pass that on to everybody.
I thought it might have been, but I wasn't quite sure.
These trolls have magic.
It could have been the humanoids defending themselves.
Or the trolls could be being controlled by a magic user.
I think Maeve's onto something.
Mm.
It would be a line of defense against Trollkin.
I hope the trolls haven't got someone leading them.
Is there any useful items that could be recovered, like ropes, food?
No, it looks like anything that wasn't scorched or broken in some way has been taken.
What do we want to do? Search for survivors?
Follow the humanoid tracks and find out what happened to them down here.
Yeah,
That's a good idea. The more we know, the better.
Okay.
Knowing is half the battle.
So you guys taking your cart with you, getting back on your cart and following the tracks.
What'd you say? Are we on foot still or not?
May as well take the cart.
So we've gone south and we're now going back north.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's only if we want to, though. If you want to go south, make it known.
But if we've travelled this way and we haven't seen any survivors,
are the tracks on the road or are they leading into the woods? Because I think that should probably determine whether we have to cut or not.
Right. Okay. So the tracks themselves, because as Rory picked them up, you can see it in the detritus around the cart on the road. They do seem to be. They do go off the road onto the dirt at the side. They keep skirting back onto the road where you lose them, so it's like they run in almost like a zigzag up the road and off, back on, off, back on, off, back on, as far as you can see from where you are right now. Almost like they're trying to avoid something.
Mm.
Like arrows, maybe.
Are there any scorch marks or javelins or arrows or anything like that that we may have passed?
You may have passed. Go and have a look. So give me an investigation check as you start following these tracks back up the road a little bit.
Is anybody helping?
I'll help, because I'm interested in the tracks.
I'll help with because I'll have my eagle tattoo still activated, rather.
That is a natural 20 for 25.
Natural 20. Don't forget about your portents.
I know, but I'm not going to be a natural 20 anyway.
No, I'm just...
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 and we know what they are.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so as you start walking up the road, you're not going very far away from the incident.
No.
You do see on the road there is a very definite black mark, and then off the road a little bit further up, where the footprints come off the road and then zig back on, there's a patch of scorched grass. Duba, as you look a mile up the road, so you can see things that are clearly as though they're only about 100 feet away from you. So as you look back up the road, you see that there is a dirt track that comes off the road about 3/4 of a mile further up north. You've passed it coming down, and you can see like there is a patch of mud on like the junction, and there's very definite footprints in that mud going around and down that dirt road.
I pass this on to the others. Definitely not piss on to the others.
Piss it on to the others.
Just in that direction.
Point that way with it. No.
Let's go on first, I think, so that we don't get the cart caught in blood.
So, the scorch marks, does it look like they are going towards the north or the south?
So you're looking at the direction of impact?
Yeah.
They were definitely aimed at whoever's running away.
They were aimed at...
Yeah.
Oh, the humanoids.
You can basically see that where these footprints from the humanoids have entered, like the grassy area, there's a scorch mark just right close to them, like it's just missed them as they've run back onto the road.
So we might be up against Trollkin that can fling fire.
Or they have a magic user with them.
Maybe
Or
we
both.
should fill some bottles with water. I don't know. It's just a hunch.
I cast mage armor on myself.
How long does that last?
Like 8 hours.
8 hours, okay.
Yeah.
Use your spell slot.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Do we all have full water skins?
I would say that you do.
Right.
You've not long since left last wind,
Mhm.
so it's only taken you like what 4 hours to get down here. So you might have had a couple of mouthfuls out of it. But that thing is designed to last you all day.
I've got this thought that if the Trollkin are flinging fire or breathing fire, they might be of a Trollkin that is of a fire nature.
Mhm.
I've never heard of anything like this, so I don't know. But I'm wondering if that's the case, it would be logical that they're maybe weak to water or something like that, or ice. So if we can get like containers and fill it with water, I don't know.
Weren't we told they were living on the river?
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
What I say is the logical thing would be to go and find out from the people that they attacked.
I agree.
I'm starting to think the same thing. But at the same time, I don't want them to be able to get to anybody else. We've got to weigh our choices. Do we go in blind and hope nobody else gets hurt?
We find the people.
Let's go find the people then.
Okay, all in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, so you're getting on the car and travelling up to the junction, or are you walking it? It's 3/4 of a mile there or thereabouts.
I say the cart. Get it away from this place. One less thing for these trolls to attack.
Shall we get a move on then? Like, go as quick as we can?
I hop on the cart.
I keep a watch.
Okay. I'll bear that in mind. Rory, give me a perception check, and this will just count for the entire 3/4 of a mile. If it's lower than your passive, I'll take your passive.
I'm going to sit on the back of the cart, sort of like legs dangling out across the back.
Yeah, my passive is 13.
13. Okay. Because in this situation where you're looking out, I'm going to say that you can't roll below your passive, so that's going to be your minimum. Okay, so you set off. It doesn't take very long to travel 3/4 of a mile on this cart. Maybe 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna keep on top of moving the time along. And then you get to this junction. Now the junction to the road, this muddy road, is quite muddy in the corners. It does look like it's dry down the centre. It is wide enough to get the cart down the centre if that's what you want to do.
We want to follow the tracks. So
carrying on the cart then.
I'd say we should, yeah.
Okay. You turn into the dirt road. Another 5 or 10 minutes, let's say 10 minutes, down this road, you come to a bit of a clearing, because you've now travelled into the wooded area, and there's a little bit of a clearing, and there's a small hamlet, maybe 4 houses, just in this clearing. The track's clearly leading down here.
hello.
We should check for traps if they're trying to protect themselves against the monsters. This place could be trapped.
That's another reason why I'm shouting out. I can't imagine that the Trollkin will be speaking like I do.
Right, well,
That would be more like that, wouldn't it?
How do you know?
what's that coming out your nose?
Oh dear.
I smell kiddos. Makes me hungry.
Right, so you want to check for traps, investigation check. If you're being helped, do it with advantage. And I'll react to Maeve in a sec.
I will ask Ithas for guidance.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Excuse me, sorry.
So, is anyone helping me?
I'll help you.
I know nothing about traps.
You've got Callista's help. Go with
So,
the advantage.
Alright, so investigation, right?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. All my luck's gone this
Heck.
Go on, what do you get?
9.
9.
Yeah.
As far as you can see, there are no traps.
It's safe, everyone.
Maeve, as you start shouting, hello, hello, or however you do it,
And I'll drop down off the cart as well. Hello.
you see one of the houses in front of you. It's kind of like a little cottage type thing. Single story thatched roof, whitewashed outside. Door opens and a middle-aged man comes out wielding an axe. It's a very definite wood cutting axe. It's not a battle axe or anything like that.
You mean no harm? We just want to ask a few questions.
We saw there was trouble down the road. Trollkin involved.
Are you hunting them?
Yeah.
We've been sent by Lord what's his face?
Umber of
That
Bridge
one.
City.
I was going to say I don't know a lord. What's his face?
Rory, you've got that seal, haven't you?
I don't think he cares about any seal. We're here to hunt the trolls.
Well,
Give me some information.
you might want to come inside and talk to this young lady.
Yeah, one of the survivors.
Yeah, she came in about 3 hours ago. All scorched up and panicking.
Be our honour.
Right. Maybe I can help with her wounds.
Well, by all means, if you think you can help, I can't do much. I've tried wrapping them. Come on in. And he opens the door wide. This is kind of like one of those single-room cottages. It's large, but the the sleeping, living, and kitchen area is just one room. And
The studio.
as you come in, you see sitting on the bed there is a youngish human woman. She's about 20, 25. She's dressed for the road, so she's not in a dress. She's wearing pants and a travelling shirt and a cloak, and you can clearly see that her clothes are all scorched. The left arm is burnt, or like from the wrist to the elbow, and the side of her face on her left side is all burnt as well. And she's very shaky. And there's been a good attempt at some sort of like field dressing by the guy with the axe on the arm, and she's kind of holding a damp cloth to her face, trying to soothe the burn on her face. And this guy turns around to her and says, "These people, they say they're hunting trolls. Might be the ones that got you. Do you want to tell them what happened?" And she looks up at you, and you can see that there is still panic in her eyes, and she's almost in shock.
Yeah.
From the trauma. And she says, "Oh well, I don't know what to tell you. They came out of the forest and they just attacked. They killed my dad, and they took his body away, and everything that we had of value on the cart. We were coming to trade in Bridge City, and I've got nothing left."
I'm going to druidcraft some yarrow if I can.
I ask the girl's permission. I say, "I am the healer of this group. If you don't mind, I would pray to my god and that he may take away your suffering."
I start sort of mashing it in between my...
Okay. If you think it'll help.
Okay. I touch the side of her face that's scorched, and I utter a prayer to Ithas, and I cast her with Cure Wounds.
Right, okay. Roll me some healing dice.
It's 1d8, isn't it? Plus 5, I think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Be a spellcasting modifier.
Oh, he's got
I've got a special.
All right,
Yeah.
okay, that's fine.
$12.
Oh. Okay. As you touch her face and you do your prayer or however it is you cast it, you see that her face just instantly heals under your hand, and not just that, it travels down her arm, and you can see that at the top of the bandage where there was a bit of the burn sticking out, it disappears, and at her wrist it disappears. And she kind of like the shaking stops, and she looks up at you and goes, "How did you do that?"
When she looks at me, she sees that her wound momentarily appears on me, and then it fizzles away. And I said, "Ithas takes all of our suffering upon himself, so that we don't have to."
Your god must be a powerful one.
He's the son of
May I
Julius.
ask how you? May I ask how you got those burns in the first?
Is he? He's not the son of Julius in this, is he?
No, he's the brother.
No, he's the brother. Yeah. He's the
Sorry,
brother of
Videra.
James.
May I ask how you got those burns in the first place?
Yeah, there was a group of trolls, I want to say. They came running out of the woods from the river. As they were running in, one stayed in the trees and started hurling fire at us.
So they have a mage.
Or a shaman.
It sounds like they
Or
have
they
some sort
could-
of affinity with it.
Well, they could cast fire. Tell me, why have you travelled all the way down here, unguarded, knowing full well that these roads are dangerous?
Well, we've only come from Swancross, and we didn't hear of any attacks on the road. We heard that there was a blockage near Bridge City, and it's been cleared up. We travelled. We travelled from Ironmore a few months ago on a trade run, and when we got to Swancross and we heard that the road was closed, we had to let our caravan guard go because we couldn't afford to pay them whilst we were waiting here or waiting there. And since we heard that the road had reopened and what the trouble had been dealt with, we thought it might have been safe for the last trip up to Bridge City. We planned on stopping in at Lastwind and which is the halfway point, hoping to cover it in just a couple of days.
What were you carrying?
We were carrying lots of different things, mainly food from the south, a few tools that were manufactured in Ironmore to trade in the city, and all our money was on the cart, and that's gone too.
You know, if you can tell us roughly the value, we might be able to return some to you.
She looks at you thoughtfully for a moment and then says, to be honest with you, it was my father that dealt with all the finances. I don't really know the true value of everything that was on the cart. I know we had 200 gold in cash, but the true value of the goods only my father knew.
I say we go and deal with these trolls, and then if you'd like to travel back with us up to Bridge City, go ahead. We'll take you up there. We can escort you up to Bridge City.
We lost Lilith from the cameras.
We have.
Or if she wants to go home after this.
Where would you like to go? What is your name?
I knew you was going to ask that. Now I've got the
Charlotte Webster.
Rude not
Yeah,
to ask
Charlotte.
her what her name is.
my name's Elowen. Elowen.
Elowen.
Where would you like to go?
I would like to go back home. My ma's still there.
One city.
No, my home is further south. We travel through on a trade route. It's actually in the kingdom of Utterborn.
Trying to find it.
It's a barn.
It's a city called Sandtide. It's on the coast.
Down this way.
Sand Tide. Do you know how many miles it is from here?
I will tell you. Seconds. About 150.
There's no way we're going to give her a lift.
If we can get you back to Swancross and maybe get back what gold was on your cart, do you think you'd be able to manage to get home?
Yeah, I should be able to hire somebody to take me home, or go on another caravan if I pay my way, traveling south.
Well, you rest up here, and we'll see what we can do for you.
That's very kind of you.
Were there any other survivors?
No, it was just me and my dad. And my dad's they took him.
They took him. If we act quickly, he might still be alive.
No, he wasn't alive. He just starts tearing up.
I'm so sorry.
You rest here, girl. We'll hunt down these monsters that killed your father, and we'll bring back their heads.
Takes you can see she takes a little bit of comfort in your words.
I'll scrape whatever I can, of the yarrow that I've been smashing, and sort of like weirdly hand it to her and just say, "Look, use that as you need to. It's got some particularly good healing properties generally, just in case you need it."
She takes the goo, looks at it and goes, "Thank you." As you can see, she's fully healed now.
No, I know.
So,
But I'd already started it before the healing process happened, so it's fine.
If she wants, I'll pray to Ithas for her and her host's protection.
I will take any help that the gods can offer. You can be the conduit.
Okay, Rory, gets out his little candles and whatnot and says a prayer to Ithas for protection.
Right.
While we're away.
Okay. Give yourself another point of faith.
Okay.
Shall we leave the horses in the cart here where they're protected? We're back on foot, not too far.
That's a good idea.
They're not necessarily protected. It's just an act of faith.
Ish.
Okay. So, what do you want to leave? You want to leave the horse and cart here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we'll tell the guy we're doing it. We won't just dump it.
That cart outside is ours.
He basically just says to you, well, if you want to leave it here, I'll keep an eye on it.
Be warned, the bodies of 2 criminals are on the back that we are taking back to Bridge City.
Oh, yeah.
I know we have Darden's body. Which one? I can't remember what the other body was.
Darden and the witch.
The
Right.
witch?
I
Did
thought
you put the
mage.
witch on? Did you
No,
put
I
the mage on the back?
See, we
I
did.
don't remember putting the mage on the back.
Did you rose oil the mage?
Yes, I did.
Right, okay, fair enough. I was like, I don't remember you rose oiling her. You did put her on there.
There's 2 sets of feet sticking out the back with a cover over them.
He'll go. He just says, right, I understand it. Don't go rooting about in the back of your cart if I don't want to see things I don't want to see. Right.
Pretty much.
Well, just so you're not shocked if you find any dead bodies.
I'll.
I'm going to put my chainmail on.
Ooh. Does it actually give you a better armor class because you lose your unarmored defense with it?
It does, yeah.
And you will have disadvantage on stealth roll.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. So he says, well, I'll tell you what, I've got some fodder around the back. One of the workhorses from the hamlet. I'll feed them and make sure they're all right for you when you come back.
It's very kind of you, and I give him a copper. for your trouble.
Well, thank you very much.
Let's move.
It's not like in Britain. If you did that in Britain, you'd get a punch in the face.
Copper.
Well, a copper's like a. In this, it's enough for him to buy a beer.
Yeah.
So.
Buy me a coffee.
Right.
All right.
So, you get back on the road. You follow the road back south, back to where the car is.
Mm-hmm.
I take it at this point you want to follow these tracks.
Yeah. Whereabouts on the map are we now?
Right. So you're still roughly in the same place. I mean, the scale on this map is quite big. So
Huge.
Like, that's like 4 miles. So you're basically still in the same area.
Okay. We know it's Swan Cross then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dubai told us about
You're
that
about
construction
11
in the...
miles from Swan Cross.
And this black line is the river, right?
Yeah, it should be coloured in blue, but because it's so small, it didn't do the blue. It's just black.
Right.
So yeah, you're around there.
Okay.
But so you get back to the car. You see the tracks. You start following them. They do go off the road and into the woods. I'm gonna need a survival check. Let's say with advantage because there's gonna be more than one of you looking. So the person with the highest survival.
That's 5.
You
Not me.
I think it might be
Yeah, I've
Vanilla,
got
right?
+4. Unless, well, if we're in the woods, I've got +6. But,
yeah, they go into the woods, so you would get your bonus from that.
All right. I will
Yeah,
do that.
Vanilla does it.
18.
18. Okay, so you can clearly follow them. You being a ranger, it's no trouble for you. You can see the imprints on the leaf litter, the broken twigs where they've walked, and you do start picking up the trail relatively easily. Let's see. It's now about 10 to 3 in the afternoon, just as a point. As you follow them, you can see that they lead to a bit of a clearing near the banks of the river. Through the clearing, you spot. Well, actually, do you spot? Let's have perception checks from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
22.
Where that first one? 10.
22.
10.
Oh shit.
23.
Go on, Dennis.
1.
Oh,
It's that helmet.
yeah, his visor goes like this while he's looking.
That's like looking out of a tank. I can only see straight ahead.
Yeah.
What about Callista and Lilith?
Oh, I'm sorry. What am I rolling?
Perception.
Perception, yeah.
Perception. I think I zoned out for a minute. Sorry about that.
I have 19 total.
19. That's not bad.
Bringing the averages up.
Mine's as average as it gets.
30-20.
20. Excellent.
That'd be like 12 now.
So, okay, so as you're approaching this clearing, you can see just through the trees. You can see what appears to be a temporary sort of camp with makeshift lean-tos made out of like hides and skins. And as you sort of scan the area, you can see tied up near the river, there's a couple of rafts.
There's nothing around the area at the moment living that we can see here.
Not with the perception check. If you want to actually look for guards and stuff, that's a different check.
Then the ferret.
Can we hear things?
Can you hear things? Yeah, you can hear things. Right.
Not coming here.
Okay. If you now you know what you can see. Give me another perception check. If you're trying to see
Trying to
or
listen.
hear anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen
Oh
carefully.
my god.
What?
Perception. I'm rolling 10s all night tonight, apparently. 30.
I got a 22 again.
22. Right. Okay. Rory definitely.
23
sees
again.
eyes.
You see Rory's ears, and you see his bald head wrinkling as his ears twitch as he's like using them as radars.
Like how Nick's head moves independently from the rest of himself.
Yeah, I can do that.
Not as
It's really
pronounced
cool.
as
Hang on a
Nick.
sec.
What's next?
Yeah. Yeah, my ears like move back when I do that.
Yeah, I can wiggle my ears doing that. No. Anyway, right. So, anybody get below a 15?
Yes.
Me!
Me too.
I didn't roll. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't see shit or hear shit already. I went.
What were we rolling? Because I rolled 14.
It was another perception check.
Oh, that's 15 then.
15. All right.
So I gotta roll a second one?
Yeah, if you want to try and listen for things.
Okay.
Although with your helmet, if you get...
7.
He opens a door on the side.
God, I've got a mental image of that now.
Little hearing doors.
Go on, Dennis.
7.
7. Well, it makes sense. You're wearing that helmet. You can hear yourself breathing.
It's very hot in here.
Right. Okay. So people who got above a 15, those who got you've got some decent rolls in there, actually over 20. You see this camp and then you stop and you're like, right, let's just take a minute and have a listen and have a look around, see if we can spot anything. You do see in the trees close to the camp walking about something that looks trollish. See if I can bring up the character art. So.
I'm just thinking that maybe we should just cut these rafts away so they've got a less chance of running away with them.
We also have less chance of escaping.
Or getting out onto the river if we need to.
Why would we need to get out onto the river?
I don't know what I'm thinking.
We'll be
Because-
sitting ducks out there, especially if they can
It's
fire.
more that were we not told
So
they
you
were
should see
literally
that?
living on the river and then not on the land? I may have misinterpreted that, but I thought they were quite literally like.
That's terrifying.
I've never seen anything like it. A troll wearing clothes.
You see this thing, and he's walking about with a purpose, patrolling the camp.
Yeah.
It was sorry, I was just going to ask a couple of very dumb questions. The camp's on the side of the river we're on.
Yes.
The other side.
So
brilliant,
in
okay.
fact,
There's nothing on the other side of the river.
now you've discovered it. I will bring in your tokens on.
Ooh.
Yeah, trollkin are usually like really unsophisticated, and this guy looks kind of sophisticated. So his
What if
intelligence
he's
is probably not
though?
3.
He is a trollkin, not a troll. So he might be like half troll.
He looks like a monk.
Right, I think I've got the lighting set where you should just be able to see everything.
Ooh, yeah.
Right. So yeah, the game's not paused. I don't want you to move, but you can kind of get the idea.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
guy.
those pigs are asleep.
Yes, they're asleep.
Yes.
They're asleep.
They're the sheep.
So
All asleep.
this guy here is patrolling around the camp.
So yeah, it does look like we might need the raft.
Why would we need the raft? I look at the sneaky ones. I'm wearing this. I'm not going to get up close. You take him out,
I'm on it.
and then I'll
Anyone coming?
and then I'll slaughter every one of them in the tents.
I'm a bit squishy, so I'll hang back.
I'm also very squishy.
I will go with Dubar, but we definitely need people who are like at least mid-range to follow.
I'll go with Venera.
I have a slingshot.
What's your stealth and everything? The Callista and Rory. How are you doing our stealth?
No,
I'm slightly worried.
I have a +1,
Okay,
but I also rolled disadvantage.
are we rolling for stealth?
Actually,
Not heard a call.
no. Rory, why don't I give you my crossbow?
The one I lent you?
I do.
Did you lend me this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can have it back.
You see there's an R carved into the...
Oh,
Like,
it knocks on the helmet, didn't see it.
it's in crayon. It says Rory.
Alright, well, I give it back then, and here you go.
Yeah, I also give back just for inventory handling.
Like-
I would give Dubar back his short bow that I've had this entire time.
Brilliant.
I mean,
You
if
have
you're...
your short bow back and the arrows.
I mean, you might be more dexterous than me. Are you a dex-based fighter? Because I have a slingshot I could use.
Which, actually, yeah, because I got a +3 in dex and a +3 in strength.
Alright, hold on to the crossbow because you might need it.
I take my crossbow, load it up.
I put
Sorry, go on.
I put a shot in my slingshot and get it ready.
I'm
Right.
not an arrow.
I am going to point out, from where you are right now, you cannot get a clear shot at range through them trees.
No.
So,
No. I was planning on shooting
That's
it
why I
now.
was asking about the sneak, because I was trying to figure out where I've got a clear shot from. I was like, sneak there without seeing me.
I would say you would, if I put up a...
If these guys use fire, they're not gonna be like normal trolls. Most of my easy spells are kind of fire-based.
I would say if you want to get a clear shot at range, you're going to have to be on the edge of that circle. If you want to stay in the
Let's have a
woods.
look.
If you
So
come out of the woods,
I can
then you
get
might be able to
through-
get in.
Well, can I come through this way and come up to the edge of the wood here?
Yeah, you could do. This guy is moving around. So if you move, he's going to move. The tents do provide cover. They're not. I've not put a wall around
Cover
them.
doesn't matter to me.
Does if you can't see him.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's full cover matters, but otherwise.
I would like to
Otherwise, I'm
follow
good.
Venera like behind her, just in case shit goes sideways. And
Right.
she's not there being squishy by herself.
Anybody who wants to move up and wants to go past this line I'm drawing will need to make a stealth check for me.
Oh.
I'm gonna go right here.
I'm heading for like here-ish.
Since I missed last session, did we do a rest at all?
Yeah, he had a long
Yeah.
rest at the end of the last session.
Okay, I'll get that out of the way quick then.
19 for
I'd like
stealth.
to do a
19, okay. Anybody else moving up?
Yeah, I'll
I'm
move
gonna-
up.
sure, a stealth check.
Where's the line? Here.
Purple line.
The purple one that I'm holding out.
Alright, I'll roll stealth.
What about
Sarah?
Lilith?
20.
Sarah doesn't can't see Foundry because the computer's.
Oh,
packed
right,
in.
okay.
Being a pain. So I'm on the phone.
You
Oh,
basically
that's
got
lame.
two options, Sarah. You've got either stick back with us,
Mhm.
or if you're good at sneak, you can get a bit closer to the trollkin.
I don't think I am good at sneak. Let's just. No, I'm not really that good with sneak, so might need to hang back for that.
Okay. So maybe come next to me, maybe.
I thought you had gone further up.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to give you a screenshot of the layout of the land at the moment?
Yeah, that'd be good. Thank you.
That's alright.
The meat bag and the clanky one are holding back.
I got 20, so I could get closer if I need to, but...
I'm a clanky meat bag at the moment.
It's in the D&D game-related chat.
So, Rory and Callista are moving up past the line.
Yeah, I got 20.
Alright, you got 20 in your stuff. What did Callista get?
I have to roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
I gotta...
So, in order to hit him, we need to be here.
At range, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What did you say, Lauren? You cut out a little bit.
Sorry, I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2, okay.
I rolled a 2.
What is Maeve doing? Are you staying
This
behind the
dice
line?
is going into dice jail.
Okay. So we've got a 19, a 20, and a 2. Okay.
Going in.
So as you step, Callista, through past that boundary marker, you guys hear the Rory and Vanera. Hear it. What's that? And then the
Taters.
The troll starts moving. He moves forward 5 feet to try and have a look, and he's going to make a perception check while you guys are making yourself ready.
I'm
Okay.
Is there going to be like an order we can do things in?
There will be in a sec. I need.
Like an initiative order?
Yeah, there will be an initiative order because he spots Callista and starts shouting.
Damn horns.
You two, Rory and Vanera, he hasn't seen you guys. And he hasn't seen anybody else further back, but he's concentrated on Callista. As he sees you coming.
Do we get a surprise attacking?
Yeah, I was going to say, do we?
You will do in a sec, but I need you all to roll initiative.
Alright. In Foundry.
No, we can do it with real dice or in D&D Beyond, however you want to do it.
Alright.
5.
This 20 is fucking me over, so
17.
I think I change 20s.
Alright, so I had a 5 from Lilith, was it?
Yep.
17 from Rory.
Yeah.
10.
10 from Maeve.
Dover got 19, right?
11.
Yeah. 19 from Dobar.
19 from Dora.
11 for me.
11 from Vanera. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Me.
Nameless, yep.
17.
18.
3.
Still missing something. 3.
3. Yeah, the Southern dice also needs to go to jail.
Right. And he is going
Because
to
I got this new metal dice and it's not doing very well. Need to beat it with a horseshoe or something.
I'm just harassing a cat.
Right, okay, so let's get these. This is going to go a little weird on the first round. I'll explain it in a second.
Oh, thanks for dribbling.
I'm in danger.
This is why I asked about sneaking.
To be fair, with Maeve's hair colour, I would imagine that she's actually got some sort of disadvantage at stealth.
Right,
Yeah,
so
about the same.
this is how the first round's going to go down. I'm going to give the opportunity to Rory and Vanera to act before the troll acts. Then the troll's going to act. and then Ballista can react to him, and then we'll start at the top of the round.
Okay.
Because you guys in the back wouldn't know that there's anything going on until these attacks happen.
Yeah.
So, Rory and Venera, you can act now.
Okay.
Ian.
Can I? Are we acting simultaneously, or can we choose a turn order between the two?
You can do either or. Entirely up to you two. If you want to act simultaneously, you
Rory?
can play it out like you know, hand signaling to each other.
Rory, you first, because if
Get
you
your
hit
finger
it,
tufting
I've got
on.
extra damage on it.
If I hit it, you got extra damage on it.
Yeah,
Is
if
that-
you
if
cause
I-
damage to it.
If I
I'll
cause
have a-
damage to it, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking what I'm more likely to do. I will slingshot it because I got my sling ready.
Okay, give me a roll to hit.
6.
6.
Yeah.
Oh shit! The luck of the gods have left you this week.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you slingshot it. Your little bullet goes flying out and it hits the tree right next to him. Thonk, and he momentarily turns around to see it. Then his head snaps back and he sees you. He's not going to react to you though, but it's just thematically he now knows where you are. I will allow you to move and do everything that you can do in a normal round.
Right. Try and get behind cover. If there is any.
Yeah, you could kind of call these trees and stuff a bit of cover.
I can like sidestep and behind a tree.
Right, so what I'll do there is... Where is it? Yeah, half cover.
Yeah, I'll just use one of my bullets up. There you go.
Your armor class should have gone up on Foundry if it's working correctly.
Okay.
Right, is there anything else that you want to do before Venera takes her turn?
Just saying bonus actions. No.
Okay.
Or maybe. Might be worth it. Spiritual weapon. But that's a bonus attack, I think. Once I've cast it, so no.
Yeah, I think you cast it as a bonus action, and then on your round as a bonus action, you can cause it to attack.
Yeah.
So you can use it in subsequent turns.
Yeah, if you cast it now, it'll be available on your next turn to use.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll cast spiritual weapon.
What weapon is it?
It just takes the form of whatever weapon is associated with your god. So I don't know what it's associated with.
That's why I'm asking you.
We'll
a flail?
Well, I ain't got a flail, but I'll give you a mace. No.
Alright.
Got a little animated spiritual
Like
mace.
a flagellum, you know, like a whip. Or as Chandler says, whoop-ow!
Whoop-ow, yeah. Right, so I believe you can cast that within a range away from you.
Yeah, I can.
Whereabouts do you want it?
Within 5 feet of him. Or not within 5 feet of him. So I can get it to move 20 feet, I think.
Yeah, but you can spawn it.
Yeah, I'll spawn it 20 feet away from him. So maybe here.
Okay. Nice flashy spiritual weapon there. Right, Venera, what are you going to do?
Right, hit this thing with an arrow.
Okay, give me an attack. Give me an attack from.
Shit. 12.
12 is a... Yeah, no, it's a miss. So again, your arrow goes flying past his head. It's close, but it just dings straight in the tree next to him. And he looks at the arrow and then looks back in the direction where it came from, and he spots where you are now. Anything else you'd like to do?
I might back it up just a little bit. Yeah, not moving far, but yeah. Yeah, I'm done.
Right, okay. Yeah. He is going to move up, let's say to 5, 10, 15, 30. So he can clearly see where Callista was because she's the one that got his attention. At this point, you're losing that half cover unless you move again.
Okay.
Because he can clearly see you.
Yeah.
And he's going to throw his spear towards Callista. That is a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Misses, okay. So how much does it miss by?
1.
1. Okay, so he throws a spear and it literally comes right past your eye line and lodges itself into a branch behind you, and you can see the shaft of the spear is just going right past your head, and it's very close. If you turned your head, you'd hit it. He then spends the rest of his turn shouting in some sort of trollish, and that'll take us then to the start of the actual round. So Dubar, you're up first. You've heard all this go on. You've seen the troll come running out into the woods. And you've seen him throw a spear towards Callista.
I've got my crossbow loaded. So first thing I'm going to do is, obviously trained on him, fire my crossbow at him.
Right, okay.
Excuse me. Thanks. Dump the crossbow on the floor. So let me just, and then run towards him. And whilst running towards him, I'm going to take out my great axe off my back.
Right, okay. Move to wherever you want to move to.
Get right up in his grill.
Okay.
Oh.
You don't have multi-attack yet, do you?
Nah.
So you just run towards him, screaming with your great axe out.
You just hang up.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Right, okay. We have... Go on, sorry.
I could just hear him shouting, "Grant me revenge!"
Right, Rory, you're up. And Nameless, you're next.
All right. I'll try and utter the words to do Hold the Dead on him. I really need like a little bell for it.
Yeah.
Like a chime or something. Yes, I'll cast Hold the Dead on him. He has to make a wisdom saving throw. 13.
Saving throws 13. Oh yeah, that's a failure.
Okay, 1d8
Nice
damage. He's not wounded yet, is he?
Nope.
No, okay. So he takes 6 damage.
6
necrotic.
damage. Okay.
You hear the bell toll. And Rory says, "Walk into death."
Ooh. As you do that, you see all the people that are close to him, at the very least, see black, almost like stains moving up his chest and across his arms and his face. And the flesh just seems to start dying off and going white after it's turned black. Yeah, it hurt a bit. Is that everything you've got? You've got your spiritual
Yeah,
weapon.
I can use bonus action to move the weapon 20 feet, so I'll move it up to him. And I'll take a strike at him.
Right.
And I think I have to roll. I have to roll for the melee to him.
I think it might be
My melee attack,
Oh, my camera's
which would be +4.
That's isn't it?
right. Yeah. In attack rolling.
14.
14. 14 is a hit. Just.
Oh, okay. And that causes. I think it's D8. Is it D8? It is D8 +3. So. Oh, yes. 10.
10 damage. Wow, that's quite a decent hit. Right.
So you've never seen this weapon before, but apparently I have a glowing weapon now that I've conjured out of thin air. It's a mace with looks like a smouldering ember on the end, like a cage on the end, and it whacks him.
What's smile upon you today?
Causes force damage.
There you go. He's looking wounded as you hit him, and you can see as it hits him right across the back, his muscles just almost tear under the pressure, and he lets out an almighty scream and nearly stumbles over. Not quite.
Oh wait, it's +5. It says on my thing. Anyway, I hit him anyway.
Yeah, he's hit. Right, is that the end of your go?
Yep.
Nameless, you're up.
Like a two-legged, clumsy-ass tiger tank, he comes barging out with his sword drawn, rushing at the troll, the troll with a scream, and does a two-handed swing with his longsword.
Okay, give me an attack roll, please.
Fuck.
Come on.
7.
7. That's a miss. So as you come in and you're swinging, just as Rory's spiritual weapon hits him across the back, he keels over in pain as your swing just goes straight over the top of his head.
Nuts. Well, I finally remember one of my bonus actions. And I'm going to activate my buckler.
Ooh.
Julio. I can't remember how that works off the top of my head. It gives you some
It's a D4 to my AC.
Yeah, so roll a D4 and then add it.
Well, I'll take that. That's a +4. That puts me at 20.
Jeez.
Excellent.
Nice.
So that's your action, your bonus action, some movement. Is that all your movement as well?
Yes. Yeah, that was 30 feet.
Right, okay. That's the end of your go. Right, Troll's turn.
Alright, the metal D4 works good, but the metal D20 is a piece of shit.
On his turn,
Yeah.
he is going to multi-attack Duba.
Okay.
So he is going to give it. Right, so he goes to bite you first.
Bite me.
Yep. 9. That's probably going to miss. 12.
Yeah, that misses.
And then he comes in because he hasn't got his spear anymore and tries to slash you with his claws. 1, 2. First claw attack is a 20.
That hits.
The second claw attack is again probably going to be a miss. Yeah, 11. So one hit, and you will take 4 slashing damage. You're not raging yet, are you?
No.
Right, so you take all 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay. At the end of his turn, you guys hear some noise like there's people running out of the trees, and you spot two more of these trolls coming in from the north.
And that's why I activated my buckler.
That brings us to Vanera. Maeve, you're up next.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. I'm assuming I'd have a clean shot from here. Are these trees or just stumps?
They're just stumps. So yeah, you'd have a clean shot of those two that'll just come in.
Wait, did Maeve and Lilith take a turn?
No, they're at the end.
Yeah.
I'm like near the bottom.
I'm sorry. We're in the regular order now. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll move up to there and I'll take a shot at the front one.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Jesus. 25.
25 definitely hits. Was that a natural 20?
No, 17.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Give me some damage.
Okay. 7. Sync. Yeah. No. 8. My bad.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you shoot at the first one. It's a solid hit. Takes him just above the chest and the shoulder there. Arrow sticks in. You can see he stumbles back a little bit from the power of the shot. Not looking wounded yet, but good shot. Got anything else?
Thank you. No, that'll be me for now.
Right, okay. Maeve, you're up, followed by Lilith. Now, at the end of this, if somebody wants to send Sarah a new screenshot of where everything is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can do, that's fine. Right, I'm gonna experiment a little bit. I am going to do
Don't burn the forest down.
best in that sort of sense. With all the trees here, I won't be able to see these guys up here, will I?
Those are in the top, no.
Yeah. No, I didn't think so.
They've not been quiet coming in, so you know that there's somebody up there. but you can't see them.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can get literally in front of Rory. Screw it, I'm going.
I like that.
And hello. I am going to give it a damn good try, because obviously we know that these guys have had a lot with fire, but we'll see if it affects them. I'm gonna hurl a firebolt at him.
Firebolt.
Firebolt, yes.
Right.
That. 24.
24 definitely hits.
And that's... Oh, yeah, it's a d10. That's 9 damage. And obviously fire.
Right, okay, so you hit, it scorches him. It burns his hair off his head. Knock my headphones off my head. You get the stench of burning troll hair. It's not very nice. He screams a bit. It doesn't appear to have done any more damage than you would have expected it to do.
No. But it's not done damage.
Yeah, it's done exactly what you'd expect it to do.
It's done actual... Right, okay. I don't have any more room to move. And I can't really... I don't want to waste a phase step right now, and I don't have any other bonus actions. So I shall stay here.
Right, okay. Someone can send that screenshot over.
Yeah, I'll do that now.
State of play.
It might be a bit blurry.
That's fine.
Because it's going to be fairly big.
All good. Okay, because I've got an idea for one of two things that I can do. So I can either do Firebolt or I can do Chaos Bolt. Both of those are, if I remember correctly, 120-foot range.
Firebolt is, bear with me, 120 feet, yes.
Yeah.
I can't tell you Chaos Bolt because I don't have it.
That's fine.
To get a clear shot, you would have to move. Because you've got Dubar and Nameless blocking it right in front of you.
So you're right down at the bottom of the map.
Yeah, I'm down at the bottom. So, if I go to... If you imagine me next to Callista, if I can move up there, and then the one that's in front of Dubar, is that an enemy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Do you want to be on the left or the right of Callista?
Right.
On her right, so there.
Yeah.
That'd be 20 feet of movement.
Yep. I think that'll be my full movement, won't it?
You get 25, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I am going to aim. Did you do a fair amount of damage for that one, Dubar?
Oh,
the
I
one
didn't
you're
do anything.
attacking? You didn't do anything.
I'd say, but the others have done quite a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's looking.
Okay.
He's looking quite fucked up right now.
Okay. Then I think I'm going to do Chaos Bolt.
Right. Okay. So give me an attack roll.
Yep. I have got 10.
10 is a miss.
Did you add your modifier?
Yes, I did.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, don't forget to use your spell slot, because that's a leveled spell.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Still wearing that necklace, aren't you? So you're all right there.
Yeah.
However, I'm gonna have you do a wild magic check anyway. So roll a d20 for me.
Okay. I roll d20. I'm gonna roll a different one. Do that one. Watch it be really high now. 13.
Yeah, you're fine.
You want a 1?
Yeah, you need a 1 if you're gonna wild surge. If you take the amulet off, you'll get it more frequently.
Oh.
Right. So you've got use your movement, you use your action. You've got any bonus actions that you'd like to do?
I don't think I have got any bonus action, have I? No, got one action, one attack per action, if I remember correctly.
No, but on your actions list, you may have something like regenerate a spell slot or something, something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
You can use sorcery points to regenerate spell slots.
Yeah. I will wait until next turn just to do that one, yeah. Cool. I'm done.
Right, okay, so Callista, and then we're back to the top of the round. What would Callista like to do?
Yay! This man
Go ham.
He threw a spear. He threw a spear at me, and it almost hit me. So I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna hit him with my Oh, I just gotta go. I'm gonna hit him with my ancestral sword.
Okay.
Oh, that's better.
Come.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
D8.
I had visions of Callista grabbing the javelin and throwing it back at him.
That would be kind of funny.
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. It's looking quite bad now. Like he might go down as you slash at him with your ancestral sword.
Just seeing if I have anything else for this. Spend a superiority die and add damage to this target.
Can you do that after you've already hit?
It's on a successful hit. Spend a die to add damage to the target. But I have to... That would be an extra d8. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Normally, you decide that before you roll the damage.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
No, I'll let you do it now, but in future, if you want to spend it, decide before you actually roll.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is that a tactician kind of thing? Battlemaster kind of thing?
Yeah. Ooh, much better. So let's 7 damage.
Okay.
Oh, he has to make a also has to make a wisdom saving throw.
No, he doesn't. How do you want to kill him?
Nice.
Well, she whips up, she swipes across, connects, and then for whatever reason, her strength must have been like just stronger than she thought that day, because apparently she was just pissed, and shink, just kind of like cuts its head off, and it just goes.
Okay, he drops.
And then I just do Barton. I'm like, "There's a head for you."
Better watch out it doesn't regenerate a tiny body and run away.
I'll just tap it away with my foot.
I was
Right.
imagining one.
A Deadpool.
Okay, so we're back at the top of the round. Is Dubar followed by Rory.
Okay.
Obviously, the guy in front of you is dead, but you do know there's one Trollkin up coming in.
I'm going to... I'm not going to be able to do my rage and sprint, am I? It's going to be one or the other.
No, you can do both, because sprinting is an action, your rage is a bonus action.
Okay, yeah. Right, I'm going to... I'm not going to rage, because if I don't hit or take damage, etc, etc. Does it affect the first turn? So could I activate my rage and be okay for the next one?
I would say yes.
Okay.
Because you activate your rage at the end of the turn, and then I'd say if you haven't taken any damage by the end of your next turn, that's when.
Cool. Right, so I'm going to activate my rage. I'll just take it off there, boom. And then I'm going to move. I'm going to sprint. Leaping over all the undergrowth. I'm going to run right up to here. Boop. Wielding my great axe in both hands as I just like run menacingly at them.
Is that all you've got?
That's me.
You sure?
Yep.
Don't forget you have hero points, use them.
Oh yeah.
Right, okay, so let's do Bar. Rory, you're up, and Nameless is next.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. I'm wearing that heavy armor. Does that reduce my running speed?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna.
It just makes you louder.
What was that? 5, 10. About there. I'll run there. I'm within 60 feet of them, so I'll mutter the prayer of Toll the Dead again.
Right, okay, does it affect both of them?
No, just one of them, I think.
Which one?
Yeah. The closest one.
Okay, so the front one, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. It's DC 13, is it?
That's right, yeah.
Not with a 2.
Ah, good.
That one has taken damage.
Okay. Takes 4 damage, necrotic.
Oh, excellent.
So the same thing happens to the blackened skin and whatnot. pustules, whatever. I'm gonna use my bonus action to move the spiritual weapon 20 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And that's it.
Okay, Nameless, you're up.
30.
Then it's
35,
going to be the
40,
Trolls
45,
and then Vanera.
50, 55, 55. Alright, I'm going to run up here. I can't do any action, but I am going to use the superiority die.
Right.
And I am going to use it to roll 1d8. Oh, these things are on fire, the lesser dice. And Dubar is going to gain 8 extra temporary HP.
Ooh, cool.
Okay. Thank you. 8.
Yeah.
Nice one, thank you.
Since we're making an iron wall up here.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Because my armor's up, so I'll give you extra HP.
Perfect.
Right, okay, so that's your action. Your bonus action is up for your superiority die.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so I'm done.
Alright, so Troll's turn. Yeah. Testudo! These Trolls, having seen you guys come running up, are going to start running across here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They're going to run. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Oh, they're making a break for it.
And this guy is going to run up. He was 5 feet behind, so he's just going to...
That's why I was kind of like, we could do with cutting the boats.
Right, that's the end of their turn. That's all they can do. They don't have any bonus actions that I can see.
Does anybody have any fire spells?
Oh, Greek fire.
I've got firebolt.
Right,
Yeah.
Vanera, you're up.
We've
Which
got
is the
oil,
one that's
remember?
already wounded?
Sorry?
Which
We've
is
got-
the one that's already wounded? Is it the one in front?
The one in front. One that's just jumped on top of the... yeah, the boats, but they're supposed to be rafts. I couldn't find any tokens for rafts,
All
so...
good.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. I've never tried this before, so hopefully I can pull it off. I'm gonna try do my -5 to my attack roll to add 10 to the damage.
Ooh, right, okay.
Already wounded. Hopefully it works.
Good luck.
Hi.
Hello.
I've got a cat.
I am going to hero point that.
Oh, right, okay.
It wasn't bad, but I don't think it was good enough. I'm not sure. That's better. 14.
That's with the -5, you got 14.
Yes.
That's a hit.
Ooh, nice.
Lovely. So that will be 10 plus 4 plus 2d8. So 14 plus 3, 17, 20 in total.
20 total.
Yeah.
Okay. As you shoot your arrow towards him, it goes clean through him. It's got that much force. Comes out the other side. You can see that the wound has been opened up as the arrow vibrated its way through, and it's come out the other side. And as he sort of bends over in pain, you see there's a bigger hole on the outside, and the arrow stuck in the ground with a big piece of troll flesh on the end of it. He's very definitely wounded.
That's putting it lightly.
He's not feeling too hot right now.
That would be a condition. Wounded. Okay.
There's a massive hole in me right now, and this hurts. No, nothing else from me. I'm quite happy with that.
You know, actually, fuck it. That was a hero point shot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 1 hit point left. You kill him. He goes down. Right.
Good.
You only had 1 hit point left.
Thank you.
Yeah, after that, yeah. So he goes down.
Alive.
Legend.
Dairy.
Yeah. Right, so that brings us then. If that's the end of your turn, Vanera, unless you've got something else.
It's like
no.
you shot him with a 50 caliber round.
Elephant gun or something.
Don't worry, guys, I got this.
Who's next?
Regenerate this.
That will be Maeve, followed
Um,
by Lilith.
Right, obviously I know that they're running over there, but obviously this tent's in the way. I'm going to guesstimate that this guy is not 120 feet away. I'm going to upcast level 2 magic missile.
Right, okay, on this guy here.
The last remaining guy.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, upcast magic missile.
So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's 4 darts plus 4. Ooh. That is...
You can mortar a magic missile.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's an
8.
instant hit.
Ooh.
What's that word?
Very handy spell.
Doesn't do a huge amount of damage though.
So 11 plus 4, 15.
15. It does if every single dart goes and hits the same target, and it's been upcast to like level 2. 15.
15 damage.
Right, okay.
So you see Maeve just go, fuck it. We just sort of like click her fingers and like 4 darts come off her fingers, like greens and pinks and all sorts of, and they literally just sort of like spiral all the way towards, you know, round the tent and just do.
That one's now looking wounded. As all of these 4 darts just go and hit it from every side.
And then I'm going to run up to Callista and goes, do you want to get closer?
Yes.
Oh dear.
I
Oh,
touch
God.
Callista, and Callista disappears in a flurry of leaves and twigs and stuff and appears, I think it's 20 or 30 feet closer to
Wow.
this dude.
Right, okay.
You both have twigs and leaves in your hair when you re-emerge.
Sorry,
Yeah.
how many feet?
30 feet closer.
Okay, so Callista, you reappear on top of that tree stump there.
Woo!
Hello?
That was fun.
Vanera, you see Callista just appear out of nowhere, right to the side of you in a cloud of leaves. It's just like an explosion of leaves, and Callista's just there.
Okay.
Right, that's the end of Maeve's go?
Yep.
Right, Lilith is up. Can you share what's going on?
Oh, yes. Yes, I can. Right.
Callista, you're next.
Yeah. I'm just taking a screenshot now. So, again, you're right at the bottom of the screen. There we go. And the dude that we're after is at the top.
Right.
In the blue.
Okay, so where the skull symbol is.
Yeah, he's right next to that.
Oh, cool. Right. What is my distance from me to that lovely creature there?
85 feet.
Cool. I would like to do firebolt.
Okay, cool. Give me a attack roll, please.
Come on, be good, be good, be good.
No chance of that hitting me, is there?
No.
No, that should have been. No. So I have I've got 40. 19 total.
19 is a hit. Solid hit.
Nice.
Give me some damage.
Cool, right, that is a D10. Where's my D10? Where's my D10? That one. I got 5.
Okay. 5's not bad for a firebolt. You can see that again, it hits and it scorches his flesh. And he's like... Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Cool. Okay.
I'm safe there.
Callista, you're up.
Okay. I am going to throw my hand axe at him.
Okay. What's the range on your hand axe?
Oh, it's 20 feet, but 60-foot long range, but I could...
Right, so you are near long range there. You're 40 feet away. You can get within 20 feet. Because you can move.
Yeah, I'm gonna move first. Oops.
So, like,
Do that.
if you get to there, you're 20 feet away.
Okay. However, I'm also going to expend another one of my superiority dice, and if I hit him, I get to do another set of damage on.
Right, okay. You obviously don't spend your dice until you've done the hit.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. I'm just making sure that you don't check it off yet until you.
Yeah, no. Whale, a 9 probably doesn't hit.
No. You got anything else?
But I could use a hero point
Yeah,
to
you can hero
reroll.
point it and reroll. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna hero point it. That's better. That's 18 on the die, so that's
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
22. Okay. So I'm gonna roll the first damage, which is a d6. That's 6 damage on that, plus the d5, or yeah, d8, not d5. So it's
D5.
additional. Yeah, d5. It's awesome. It's great. You should try it sometime.
I think, is it a D5 that Curtis has got? He's got a really weird one.
It's a D7.
Oh, D7. I knew it was an odd number.
D7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of them really weird shapes.
Hmm.
So it
And
rolls
if
fairly.
that didn't kill him, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
What was the extra damage, sorry?
4.
4. No, that did not kill him. So wisdom save.
Okay. He needs to beat a DC 12.
Okay, he's 18 on the die plus. Was his wisdom plus 1, so 19.
That's fine, he's not afraid of me.
Okay, so there you go. Brings us back to the top of the
That's the end of my
round.
go.
With a Dubar followed by Aurora.
I'm quite far away.
You got that crossbow?
I put it on the floor.
Yeah, it's back here somewhere. Maybe Lilith or Maeve can pick it up.
You throw your axe.
I've already done that trick once.
He doesn't repeat himself.
That's a good idea. Yeah, could I, or would I have to spend the hero point to do this to run and tackle into the floor?
How far away is he? Let's have a look.
He's 50.
50 feet. Right, so yeah, you'd have to hero point it if you wanted to do it because you'd need to use your action to run, and then like a grapple's also an action.
Okay.
I don't think this is over yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna meta the game a little bit and run over to him. Just so if he moves, I could get an opportunity attack.
Right. Okay. Right. So this is right at the end of your turn. You will lose your rage.
Yeah.
If you don't do any damage.
But you've got your opportunity attack if he does walk away, which means that you will be attacked.
But it's the end of my turn.
Yeah. It's at the end of his turn. He's done a full round and not taken any damage or dealt any damage.
I'm just gonna have to lose my rage. Yeah.
Right. Okay. End of turn then.
Yeah. Do you want me to get rid of my...
If you can do it, you can do it. If not, I'll.
I don't know. I don't actually know what to do it. Cheers.
Right.
Is there
Okay.
any?
Bob.
Sorry, just to interject briefly, but is there any, aside from using them up during a day, is there any negative to raging like multiple times in a day, aside from using them up?
No.
Because you haven't used your action, have you? So you could re-rage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could. Instead of losing it, you just use your bonus action to keep it going.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that yet. No.
Or you could use your bonus action as opposed to hit yourself in the face. But you'll take damage.
do a couple of points of damage. Nah.
Are you sure?
He's not that type of man. He's not that type of guy.
That would be the nat 20 as well.
Like, Duban knocks himself out, but at least he's still raging.
Twitching on the floor.
Okay, if that's the end of your turn, Rory, you're up. The Nameless next.
Okay. I think that's 30, 10, 30.
You can move your spiritual weapon before you do any attacks.
Okay, so I'll move that 20 feet ahead. It's very slow.
5, 10, 15, 20, right, okay.
Yeah. I will use my cantrip again. Toll the dead.
Right, okay.
I'll go for luck.
Ooh, right, wisdom save. Yeah, he's failed.
Alright. So he's already wounded, so does D12.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is going to kill him. Before you even roll it, but go on.
Alright. 1.
1.
I'll use my hero point and re-roll that. Can I do that?
You know what? Yeah, why not?
Please do.
Alright.
I like how we're all starting to use. It's like, no, don't like that. No, get rid.
That's what it's for.
Four this time.
Forgotten.
8. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. He's down. How do you want to do it? Or how do you want to describe him going down?
Well, I say walk into death, and it looks like he takes a step forward, and it looks like something leaves his body out the front, and then his body just collapses covered in pustules behind him. Like it looked like his soul walked out of his body.
Cool.
Because it's like commanding them to go to the afterlife.
Ooh, grim. Okay. Anything else? Right. Okay then. Nameless, you're up.
Everybody's dead.
Killing.
They're regenerating, aren't they?
We don't
Have
know.
they?
Say that.
You don't have initiative order.
No.
Oh, what do you
We
want to do?
don't know.
Toast the bodies.
Check the
I'm gonna go to this tent. And sword ready with in one hand, I'm gonna slowly pull back the flap and look in.
Okay. This will be your action to do so. But as you pull back the flap and look in there, you can see some sort of like makeshift straw bedding, and bits of half-eaten meat. It looks like they might have been sleeping in there, but there's nobody in there right now.
I suspect they're regenerating.
Well, maybe except the one that I cut his head off. It might be safe for him.
I guess that's my action then.
Okay. End of your turn. Troll's turn.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you might be right.
That troll suddenly starts breathing again. In a panic, he realizes what's going on, and he's already on the raft, and he pushes it off into the river and starts pushing it down the river. Like, he's gonna get half movement speed on that because he's prone and very, very injured. So he's gonna move 50 feet.
He's going to move 50 feet. Wow.
Yeah. It's a,
So the other two haven't got up.
the other two haven't got up now.
Right. Okay.
Well, one of them is slightly decapitated.
Missing a head.
It's not that.
Yeah.
The other two took fire damage. This guy didn't. So that's gonna get pushed out. 5, 10, 15, and then it gets caught. The reason it's getting moving so far is because it is a very fast-moving river.
Mm-hmm.
And then 5, 10, 15, so that's 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's on board that one. The end of his turn, you catch sight of another boat coming down, or another raft coming down from the north.
Is it the same style of raft?
Yes.
With a figure on it.
Yes. And as you are, what I mean. As you're watching this, there's not just one. There's a couple, and there's trolls on them, and they're coming really rapidly down the river. At this point, this is where I'm going to break the combat, because they're getting into the center of the river, and you're not going to be able to really attack them because they're moving very quickly. I will give you. I'm not going to totally stop you if you want to try.
Yeah, firebolt.
But I've basically got a skill challenge coming up for the next bit.
Okay.
If you want to pursue them. But that'll be the end of the troll's turn. So Venera, you're up. He's constantly moving now.
Well, my only idea was, again, I know it's roughly 6-second turns, so I don't know whether it would be too much, but use a bonus action to light one of my arrows, and then try and hit him in the face.
You can do, yeah, you can absolutely try it. The armor class is going to go up quite significantly because he's moving very quickly down this fast-flowing river.
That's fine. I'm assuming with my range, it's not going to make that much difference if whether I move up or not.
Your range is well over 100, so
Yeah,
even if he's down, even if he's off the map, you'll still be able to hit him. So.
All right, so I will light that arrow and try and hit him in the face.
Sure.
22.
22. Yeah, that's gonna hit, even with what's going on.
Lovely. And he's already taken damage. 7 plus 14.
14. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That particular troll goes down again.
I really got to enter that one, haven't I?
Because
Yes,
you
you do.
regenerated,
That's
but you
okay.
regenerated with 1 HP, and this time you've hit him. I'm gonna say that you cause fire damage. I'd normally get you to roll like a D4 or whatever, but it doesn't really matter because he's took fire damage. He's gone down. He's not getting.
How did you cause fire damage?
She
I lit it
Lit her
before I
arrow on
sent it.
fire.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So this is where I am going to end the initiative order. The other guys are still sort of like in the center of the river, a bit far off. They're not in a position where you can attack them right now. You do have one raft left on the shore. It is big enough to take all of you.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like it is because it's a boat, but it's supposed to be a large raft. But this is what I'm going to do now is I'm going to call the break here. When we come back, if you want to chase them down the river, I've got a skill challenge for you.
Okay. Awesome.
That sounds like fun.
And I'll explain how that all works after the break. But depending on how well you do on the skill challenge depends on what the outcome when you catch up with them. Because you will eventually catch up with them. So we'll leave it there. And we'll see everybody on YouTube next week.
Bye.
Stay nice.
Bye, Rebecca's mom.
Be prepared for time travel.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Play nice, be good, have fun. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Peace.